What a weekend to get back from America
I
and enjoy some incredible strength. This weekend we've had, ongoing. We've got North America's Strongest Man
and Woman.
Sam Bellevue, I believe, won America's
She
Strongest
did.
Woman. And obviously the whole internet knows Thor Bjornsson breaks the deadlift world record, 505 kilos. We were going mental. The whole strength world was going a bit mental yesterday. I think it's gone insane on Instagram and YouTube and everywhere. Talk about it everywhere. And in 6 weeks' time, he's going to try and do it again.
It's crazy, isn't it? I mean, I think in 6 weeks, it's going to be like some of the conditions are going to be much better for him. It's at a nicer time of day. He's not going to have issues with the platform like he seems to be having, where he couldn't roll it in effectively like he likes to.
Yeah.
But yeah, to do it only 6 weeks later. I mean, it's our first question here from Craig. Do you think it's enough time for Thor to recover?
Look, for mere mortals, no. But Thor is a anomaly. He's a freak of nature, that man.
Will he have to draw back in a little bit now? Because you can't stay peaked for that long, surely.
Not at all. I mean, it's really hard to get stronger in that time. What he's going to need to do somehow is kind of maintain that strength level and just make sure he is recovered.
Mm-hmm.
He's still going to need to get 6 weeks is a weird amount of time. Like,
it's not quite.
It's not quite enough time to really peak,
No.
and it's not quite enough time to recover. You kind of normally you'd be kind of tapering off that time. If it was 2-3 weeks away, you can almost like say it was a competition, and you kind of do a comp, and then maybe 2 weeks later you do another comp. That's fine, but to do a comp and then have that time off and come back 6 weeks, it's difficult. He's going to need to recover this week, so that gives him 5 weeks, 4 weeks really training. You can't go stupidly heavy every week. So really, he's probably only going to do another heavy session between now and then, I would guess. Heavy for Thor, let's get that right. A light session for Thor these days is 400 kilos.
I know.
But difficult one for him and his coach to negotiate, because his 505 was a great lift, but it wasn't like the easiest lift in the world. Obviously, it was super heavy. So, it's going to be a challenge, but one I'm sure he is up for. And be interesting to see if he goes 5'10". Can they go 5'06"?
Yeah.
What the criteria is going to be by the time he gets to that, and what other jumps are going to be available for other athletes as well.
Yeah, definitely. Patricia asking what you think of Thor's lockout. A lot of Instagram posts were saying the lockout was soft. For me, it was fine.
For me, it was fine. It was within the rules of the competition they were lifting in Strongman. He was locked out. I know I've spoken to strongmen that say it wasn't locked out. I've spoken to people that say it was. I don't think it was any better or any worse than Eddie's 500 kilo lockout. When you compare the two, it was solid. He got the down signal from the referee. I think it was a good lift. Would it have passed in powerlifting is a different question altogether.
Different sport altogether.
Yeah, but for what was required from the rules, he got the lift, and it was a great lift.
And also, and I'm not saying that this is what's happening here, but no matter how good the lift was, no matter what the conditions were, there will be some people that will try and discredit Thor's successes.
Always.
Yeah, so, take it with a pinch of salt. Where are we? Cousin Fred gifting memberships further down, but we've also got a members comment from here.
Yes,
R.I.P. Ozzy and Hulk.
Indeed. That's a sad week for icons.
Yeah, it was weird because Ozzy was the Wednesday.
And
Hulk
then
was the Thursday. Scared to open my phone on the Friday. I know. Ozzy, not a huge surprise, to be honest, considering the lifestyle he led.
Yeah, Hulk's been in as well. Days. I mean, both legends that so many people look up to, but I don't think it was a huge surprise, either of them. Unfortunately, they've been ill and they lived lives, both of them.
Oh, they lived lives, all right.
But, certainly Ozzy for the music and just craziness, and Hulk, if you're kind of, especially my kind of age, Hulk was a person I used to love WWE or WWF as it was back then, watching Hulk in the early WrestleManias.
And you don't still love it.
I do still love it. I do, but I actually still love watching the old stuff more than watching the newer stuff. But sad week for those.
Nope saying what's after 505. So we don't know what the weight jumps are going to be, and it could
the talk is 510. That's the talk at the moment that we're hearing. That's the number Thor's put out there.
That's crazy if that's what he's going to go for.
We will wait and see.
I know a lot of people on the internet who've never competed in anything like to scream about chipping away at a deadlift record by 1 kilo, but that was the done thing for a long time, wasn't it? It was only really Eddie.
It's the done thing in any lifting sport.
Yeah.
You know, some records are broken by half a kilo. Weightlifting, records are broken by a kilo. You know, it's
they're records for a reason, aren't they? Yeah. Watching the Eisenhart stream really reminded me of how our Strongman fans are treated with our live streams. Yeah, it wasn't the best quality. I think one of the biggest surprises for a lot of people was that there's absolutely no playback on it. So some people had signed up, purchased it earlier,
you can't watch it back,
thinking that they could watch it later.
Wow.
You can't watch it back if you don't watch it live. You can't watch it. Is from what I've been reading from people that thought they could do that.
Wow.
Like they just couldn't watch it back at all. Because I know when I paused it to nip to the loo, when I came back, it skipped straight forward and there was no way to go back. No, never mind. Except for World's Strongest Man. Yeah, to be fair. Didn't he say he wanted to break it a couple of times?
I don't
know. Say he wanted to break it.
Well, he said he wanted to break it this weekend, and then he plans on breaking it again at Giants Live. He said that.
There's massive prize money on the line at Giants Live also. Like, to the point where I thought, will he not actually go for it at Eisenhart and save it for the Giants Live? I did think that was potentially a possibility. It's $100,000 that has been put up for it. There's
some big money up for the deadlift this year. So yeah, it makes sense for him to break it there. It was something that I considered like before, and I thought, would he not want to focus on that? He's made it almost harder for himself. Well, he has made it harder for himself.
Yeah, no, definitely. Lots of regulars joining us. Hello, Eric. Hello, Andrew. Cousin Fred, of course. What have we got? Andrew with the members comment. Loz, how would you prep Thor for 5'10"?
Really, the prep's been done. He doesn't have time. Like, he's going to need a deload week now, so you can't go straight back into big lifts. Then you're looking at 4 weeks of training, so he can maybe fit in 2 heavier sessions in that time. But when you're looking at these kind of weights, really probably just wants 1 heavy session at this point. He's also going to need to see how much that 505 has taken out of his body. Now, his opening lift 435 was incredible. If that was all he did, he'd be fine to go straight in. He pulled it so easily, which is, let's just get something straight for a second. The Strongman deadlift record in 2011 was 430.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
It's how much it's progressed over the last few years. It's quite insane. But I'd probably have him doing 1 or 2 heavier sessions. I'd probably do a week of speed work in between. Keep him sharp, keep him fresh. Eating needs to be on point. Recovery needs to be on point. The strength is there at this point. He just needs to make sure every box is ticked in terms of not missing a meal, getting that food in, making sure recovery is really, a high priority, trying to keep stress levels as low as possible. And just keep the body moving, keep the body firing. He's probably going to need to have 1 heavier session of around 470, I would guess. Still, I wouldn't think he necessarily needs to go heavier than that. He just needs to be making it move almost even better than his 470 previous to this 505 went. It's an interesting challenge that they've got themselves.
It was an interesting experiment, isn't it? We've never seen someone
because how would I prep this? Well, the answer is you kind of look at what's worked in the past. Well, this is the first time we've seen someone pull 505. So you're in new territory. So it is a bit of an experiment at this level. It's very easy to go and overtrain. I think he's clearly looking strong. I think the 505 was not the easiest lift in the world. Obviously, it was a world record. But when you've got that plan of doing 510 still, he's not going to be wanting to lift another weight to move that way.
No.
So it's all about maintaining the strength level and just keeping everything firing and trying to come in as fresh and ready for that big attempt that they're planning.
And we should remember also, he kind of had to adjust technique on the fly at that competition, didn't he? So, like we said, maybe better conditions. We'll see it go.
Maybe.
Back into the world of Delulu land. Liz, congrats on the 515 at your next comp. You'll make it look easy. Rooting for you. 515 pounds would be
that would be insane.
Insane for me. Yeah. Can you imagine?
Favorite thing about Florida other than the food?
The weather.
The weather was
the size of the houses. We had a massive house.
It was so good.
It was huge. It was like almost 4,000 square
foot.
The
aircon.
Aircon, yes, the aircon.
We've got friends that always have a go at us when we complain that it's too hot in the UK.
They take the mick out of us.
But when it's hot in the UK, you go into your house and it's even hotter.
Yeah, there's no respite.
Whereas out there, the aircon's brilliant. You get into your house, you're cool, you can cuddle up in bed, you can put your duvet over you.
Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah.
Here you're like melting, like pushing each other away.
Yeah, get out of my bed. Oh dear. What's with the red and orange lights on that? People didn't love the live stream.
I said to you about the lighting. I'm sure maybe in person it looked good, but I think for filming it didn't look great.
Yeah, it wasn't the easiest conditions for filming and for those types of cameras set up. No, and then the minute someone did something, you had a firework going off in the camera as well, which didn't help. But yeah, I was glad we were able to watch it though.
Yes. Trying to improve our German at the time.
Yeah, actually, I was quite surprised. I was surprised at my recall, the amount that I recognized and what the guy was saying. I was like, oh, German GCSE suddenly coming in handy. Hathor's 505 got mentioned on Radio 4 News, the same time as England's win in football.
Awesome.
Wow, that's quite incredible for Strongman, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Laura thought the stream was okay. Hello, Victor. Evening, everyone. Lots of people still joining. Thank God you're back. It's not the same without you on a Sunday. Thank you. We missed you guys too.
Always. Yeah, this is the first one we've done back since.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Well, we only got back on
Friday. I know, but I'm just thinking. We haven't done it for a couple of weeks. Oh, was that you or me?
Nice your watch. Graham Hicks has said in the past that he believes Thor is good for 520. What say Loz and Liz? Agree, disagree, more or less?
Maybe Thor's an incredible athlete, and with a lot of things, it's belief of the athlete, it's getting everything right. When he pulled 501 kilos, he did look good for more.
Yeah, definitely.
Based off his 505, I wouldn't say he's got 520 right this second, but Thor is an incredible athlete. I mean, what was he weighing? 197 kilos?
198, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, maybe he comes even bigger. A lot of it depends on what he's willing to push to, who's willing to challenge him. There can be a number of things, but 520 is not completely out of the question.
No.
If it's something that he really wants to chase
and focus.
It's an extremely hard target and goal, but never say never.
Andrew, looking fit, Liz and Loz. Thank you. We don't feel it particularly, do we?
Do you want to tell everyone how much you put on holiday?
Guys, I jumped on the scale the day we got back. I put on 6.5 kilos.
Which you've already lost most of.
I have, yeah. It was water and everything. But I was like, I nearly fell off.
Sure.
Like, I don't weigh myself that often. Like, I'm of the mindset now, I don't really care what I weigh as long as I'm happy with how I look. But I was shook. Yeah, I put on more weight than you.
You put on more weight than I did.
And your brother.
Yeah.
But it's almost all off again. So, yeah. Right. This is very fitting, and I think you should do it. Can we get a quick Hulk Hogan impression to pay tribute to
You know something, brother? I'm going to take these 22-inch pythons and destroy Martin's Lisses at the Shore Classic. Oh, yeah.
No, that's Macho Man.
God, get your wrestler straight, Loz. Was that whole thing Macho Man?
No.
Oh, right. Just the end bit.
Oh, yeah. Bit
macho. You got excited. Yeah.
I did, yes.
Yeah. Welcome back. What was the first thing you wanted to do when you got back in the UK? Jump back on a plane.
Shower.
Yeah. Desperately wanted to shower. Yeah. Put the kettle on. That was it. I didn't want to do anything. I wanted to sleep. Looking forward to Thor seeing something, pulling something crazy in Birmingham. What a treat for Strongman fans that had already bought tickets for that show. I bet that ends up being a complete sellout if it's not already. I don't know. I haven't booked. Yeah, I think it will be.
What a weekend it's going to be for Strongman fans.
Yes, it's the same weekend as my competition. Oh, what fun we'll all have. I know. Hello, everyone. It's great to be back to our usual Sunday programming. Yes, we are back for good. Apprentice Alex with a members comment. Welcome back. Wow, 505. Oh, I know.
Incredible.
We were so excited. I was so nervous right before he went up to do it. I just thought, oh, I don't know why I get so nervous.
It's crazy.
I was stressed. Where are we? There's only one place to start. Happy Gilmore too. How did you enjoy it? I thought it was so funny.
I absolutely loved it. Now, anyone that's getting too serious about this film. You're not just getting the point. It's just supposed to be an easy film to enjoy and watch. And I loved it. I loved all the cameos. I loved the fact that the players were the top 5 players in the world, which is just so cool. Can you imagine like any other sport getting the top 5 and just being involved in something like that? It was so cool. I loved that Shooter McGavin became friends with Happy.
I like that.
That was great. It was everything I wanted it to be and more.
Good. I'm glad.
I'm going to have to watch it again.
Oh, God.
I've seen the original like 100 times.
How confident are you, Loz, with your next match? Obviously, that being up against Martins.
Genuinely, I feel pretty confident. Martins is a great athlete, but I've been training hard. I'm feeling the strongest I've ever felt in my arm wrestling. Just got back from training now. Feeling really good. So, I'm going to be the best I've ever been for this match. There's no question about that in terms of my arm wrestling and arm wrestling strength. I have no idea what level Martins is going to be, but I feel good. I believe I've got a lot more experience now on the table. Martins is very strong in his hand, very, very strong bicep, but I believe my specific arm wrestling strength should be a little bit better. And I think my understanding of positioning on the table, tactics should be a little bit better as well. So I'm feeling good. I'm looking forward to getting out there. I think the whole week is going to be an awesome week of strength.
It's going to be live streamed, isn't it? The arm wrestling, yeah.
I mean, it's a strange one because we're now East versus West.
which is like the biggest arm wrestling promotion.
And like, if I've got any arm wrestling fans watching here, I apologize, okay? I shouldn't be on East versus West. I am certainly not that level of arm wrestler. However, this was set before all this kind of stuff went off in the arm wrestling world. Brian had planned out this competition. He had himself against Brandon Allen. He had Eddie against Robert Oberst and myself against Martins Lisses planned.
Called the world's strongest arm.
Yeah. And, we were set to arm wrestle. And then obviously this merger has happened. It would have been mean to kind of just chuck us off completely, having kind of arranged.
He wanted that collaboration between the two sports.
And that's the thing. We're trying to bring strongman fans to arm wrestling. And, Liz doesn't like arm wrestling. No. And there's other people out there that don't, but there are people that will find it interesting. Actually, Mitch Hooper was arm wrestling with Devin Lara this weekend, which is cool.
Quite surprising.
And there will be people that like it, and they'll probably find more interested seeing me and Martins go head to head than two guys they've never heard of.
Yeah.
Now, me and Martins are not the best arm wrestlers in the world, but we're hopefully a similar level, so it creates a good match. If you put any of us against a top level arm wrestler, including Brian at this point, we will get our asses kicked, just like they would get their asses kicked if they jumped into strongman. So it's understanding you've got to get the right level against each other, and it can still be an entertaining match. And hopefully we can get some more strongman fans like in arm wrestling, and that's what it's all about. We've got, there's arm wrestling super matches, there's arm wrestling tournament, there's the strongman, strongest man on earth. There's the Shaw Classic opens in the men's and women's classes. There's loads of other stuff going on. It's going to be an amazing weekend of strength, and I can't wait to get out to Loveland and just be a part of it.
Well, it's not long till we go. Like 2 weeks and 2 days, we fly out.
Can't wait.
And I'm glad you're confident, because I'm not, because I have to be Loz's corner woman.
Well, the interesting thing today is it's interesting because in Martin's been training with Derek Smith. Now, Derek Smith is like a top 10 American arm wrestler.
So he's going to be going with him.
I don't know if he's going or not. Okay. But my training partner, Minda Stolskus, who I was training with tonight, he wants a match against Derek. So I was like, we need to get Mindus out in my corner, Derek in Martins, and then those two have a match.
That would be great to have someone else in your corner. But so guys, if you see me on the stream massaging Loz's arm, I'm making it up as I go along, and I have no idea what I'm doing. No, because I took my nails off. My hands are all stubby. Oh, dear. Anyway, where are we? Yes, John's saying, get Thor on. We 100% will. I'm going to invite Thor to join us on a Strongman Sunday. Fingers crossed. I think he will. Like, whenever we've invited him on before, he's come on. He's great like that. So I think he will. Before Birmingham, preferably.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, dear. Someone said that me documenting my competition last year convinced them to enter their first competition this year, and you have your second in September. That's awesome. Well done. Awesome. There you go. How inspiring. Pa said it was locked out. That should end the debate. Christy, who was at Worlds.
Hey, Christy.
My Sunday nights have been boring. P.S. Liz, come to York. I can't keep going away. You might be going, mightn't you?
Yes, I'm trying to come up.
That is, of course, OSG Europe's is happening this coming weekend.
Yes. Yeah, that should be good as well.
John Hack was fab.
His was it 400?
400,
that was
yeah.
such a cool lift.
Yeah.
There were some great lifts to watch.
Yeah, I was really glad to see Rauno get a great 460. I spoke to him afterwards as well, and he said his body feels really good and it's given him a lot of confidence moving forward. Yes. So that's nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Hope Eddie and Thor can make up after everything that's happened.
They just both need to get on with their lives and not worry about it.
Yeah. He called out the haters in his speech and told y'all to shut up.
Did he have a speech? I didn't even see.
That's because we were like, right, we need to film. We need to talk about this. And we missed it.
Any word on the 5'10" attempt in Birmingham? There'll be an attempt in Birmingham.
Yeah, it's all still going ahead.
I guess that's the plan.
Yeah.
We know the events for that comp now, don't we?
Yeah, but I don't know if it's official. MST talked about them on his channel. So he talked about power stairs, obviously the max deadlift.
Is this your way of blaming someone else? You found okay.
Yes, actually, I found out from Reddit. It was listed on Reddit. I blame Reddit. Viking press, max deadlift, power stairs, Viking press, max deadlift, power stairs, forward hold. What am I missing? There must be something else.
Farmer's walk?
Yes, and a max distance farmer's walk. Yeah.
Max distance.
Yeah. But like with a turn. So I think it's how they did it at the Royal Albert Hall a few years ago, you know? When there's like a safety zone where you put it down and then you turn and keep going, keep going. Yeah. Yeah. So I believe those are the events. So it's the one time though, because we've got both Tom and Thor in that competition. I would love to have stones instead of power stairs. Wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, I guess.
It'd be cool to see those two go.
It's interesting, like listening to the events, it's very deadlift heavy, like with the farmer's walk after the deadlift, and you've got power stairs as well.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Interesting, like good selection to put Viking press in instead of log or something like that, so you're giving the back a little bit of a break.
I guess so, yeah. Hadn't thought of that. Don't love a forward hold though, not gonna lie. I'll never advocate for a forward hold.
I said to you when you told me the events, I was like, oh, pretty good set of events for me in my prime.
Yeah, not bad at all. Yeah. Yeah, this happened to me, Daniel. Was pleasantly surprised when I went to buy the stream yesterday and turns out it was free. Very much enjoyed watching Thor and Rauno. It happened to me.
Absolutely.
I signed up an account and it just took me
I think if you get a free stream, we can't complain too much. It didn't.
I get the impression a lot of people paid for it. I don't know what happened or what went wrong, but yeah.
Did you pay for it? Anyone that paid for it, let us know.
Yes.
Were we just lucky?
Lucked in.
Or did we all get lucky?
Yeah. How was your holiday, Liz and Loz? Is it hard to get back to reality? Our holiday was so good. It was really, really nice to have a longer break, wasn't it? And just spend some good time with family.
It was amazing. Yeah, we had a great time. Thanks. It was really nice for Harry and mum to come with us.
Yeah.
My brother Harry. Just really nice to spend time with all the kids, and we had lots of fun days out.
Yeah.
It was.
We'll be paying for it for the rest of our lives. God, it's expensive, isn't it? Being a large party.
Yeah, but no, it was so nice, and the memories will be cherished
forever. Where are we? Kudos to Brian on his video addressing the East versus West drama, says Michael.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's probably getting a bit annoying for him at this point.
Well, it probably got really annoying for him when it all kicked off shortly after that collaboration was announced.
Yeah, I mean, Brian is a businessman and he's looking to make money and improve the sports, you know, strongman and arm wrestling. His primary goal is business. If anyone doesn't think that, then they're silly, but he loves what he does and he does a good job doing it. So he's in a position that this opportunity came along. He was going to put on his own event anyway, and like I said, you know, we've been getting slated in posts where these guys shouldn't be East versus West. Brian's just taken an opportunity and merged two events, and obviously it's not just East versus West. It's not just strongest arm on earth. It's merged together. So you're going to have some amazing professional super matches. You're going to have some matches that they should be fun exhibition matches, definitely. But it should be a great event. And every year, Brian learns from things and makes things better. Him and Kerry do an awesome job. We really enjoyed being there last year, and there was things that went wrong, and people spoke about that. But Brian is the first man to kind of try and sort these issues out.
He called it out himself because he thought something was wrong. Not many promoters would have done that, would they?
No, definitely not. And he beat himself up over it. I was like, Brian, chill, mate. You've done a great job. And, each year it gets bigger and better. So first year, he's had arm wrestling there before at a much smaller degree. This year, it's obviously going to be huge. I know a lot of people are kind of worried about the stream. Last year I was working on the stream for the Strongman, and the people that run the stream, the people that Brian employs to run his streams, are extremely professional. They're an amazing group of people to work with. Same people that do the stream for Rogue, for the Arnolds. And if you ever watch one of their streams, they're always very, very good. It will be probably the highest quality East versus West stream there's ever been.
Yeah, without any sound issues. No offense intended. But it will be good. Yeah. If Thor can do 5'10" in September after the 505 yesterday, it will be one of the greatest feats of strength.
I think it's already one of the greatest feats of strength. And if he can get that 5'10" as well, damn.
Bob, will the members really liked my first Giants live show last week? Presumably that was Britain's Strongest Woman. Yes. So congratulations, of course, to Lucy Underdown, who retained her Britain's Strongest Woman title, and Paddy Haynes, who won England's Strongest Man.
Sneaking in at the end, taking the win.
It was close there at the end, wasn't it? Very exciting. We were in, where were we? IHOP.
watching from IHOP. Yeah.
Oh dear. Having our breakfast. Great day. Surprised Thor is working with Giants Live again, but so happy that he's working with Giants Live again. It's literally good for everyone. It's good for Giants Live. It's good for Thor, and it's especially good for Strongman fans who want to see the best guys do up against each other on the biggest shows. So,
absolutely,
I'm very pleased. What was the prize money? Absolutely no idea.
Don't know.
No idea. No. Rauno's 460 looks smooth. It did. He definitely had more in him, but I'm glad he left it there. He didn't need to do more yesterday, did he?
No, it was the right decision.
Yeah. There we go. The live stream was okay and free for me. Names and weights on screen. Yeah. That's all we asked for, isn't it? Yeah. It'd be great if Giants Live could finally get payment to the deadlift championships. Oh, well, hopefully one day the visa issues will be sorted, but it's just
doesn't look likely at the moment.
It's proven itself quite a complicated issue in the past, unfortunately. Where are we? If I understand correctly, Thor said he wants to push it all the way to £1,200. Wow. Is that right? £1,200. Yeah.
I haven't, maybe he did. I don't know. I haven't seen his post.
I don't know. We haven't watched that much content, have we, while we've been away?
I mean, that's a big ask. That's a real big ask. He's put on 4 kilos in 5 years. So
onto the deadlift, not onto his body.
It's a big ask to go for 544, but who knows? Let's see what he can do at the Deadlift World Championships and take it one step at a time. I certainly would like to see him keep training and keep competing. So we'll see.
Travis, I want Trey to prep for a huge deadlift, even without a suit. I believe he could get 500.
Trey is a beast. Obviously, he's got the strongest man on earth to focus on. He's looking very, very strong, though. So, it'd be good to see him come over and see what he can pull.
Excited to see what Austin can pull also, because he's got some redemption with that 470, hasn't he? Yeah. It needs to teach it a lesson. Can Loz put a 500 kilo deadlift in context of an analogy, like a long jump of 30 feet or a sub 2 hour marathon or a 3 minute, 30 second?
Wow.
You've just done 3 yourself.
You've done a great job there. It really is just mind-boggling how impressive it is. If I take back to when I was competing in Strongman, myself and Brian Shaw broke the Strongman deadlift world record in 2011. It was 430 kilos. And, it went up to 435 and then 440, 442. Eddie and Benedict Magnuson took it to 460. And then Eddie obviously did the unthinkable, taking it to 500 kilos in 2016, which at the time, that was just something just not heard of, just kind of totally destroying the world record. And now to see these records continue to get broken is truly amazing. There are factors that come into it, but you just can't take away how impressive and how dedicated you have to be. Firstly, you need incredible genetics. Then the dedication to do these type of things, you just have to commit your life to this. You have to risk your life to do this. It's not something that the amount of people that throw numbers around and they're like, they'll see someone deadlift 350 and they're like, you'll do 500 kilos. No, you won't, mate. It's such an incredible feat of strength. There are so many super strong guys out there. But to do what he is doing is just, 1 in 10 billion. How many people are on the earth right now?
I think it's 8.
But yeah. There you go. But it's still 1 in 10. Yeah. It's truly unbelievable.
Did you guys manage to keep up with all the Thor, Eddie, and Par videos at each other? No, we didn't. The only strongman we watched while we were away was Britain's Strongest Woman and England's Strongest Man. I'm quite glad about that, to be honest. Because
genuinely, I don't really care too much about the back and forth videos between athletes. If they're happy doing it, then great. But I'm more into seeing the performances, seeing Thor do what he did there. Way more interesting to me than listening to Thor and Par go back and forth against
we're a good vibes only channel, Loz.
Try to be. We try to be. Sometimes you get drawn into things and you're just like, oh, please, come on.
Yeah.
We're grown-ups here.
Have you seen this Mexican guy, the strongman?
I saw a video. Well,
Flores.
Someone sent me a link. It was a whole stream, so I haven't had time to watch it. I did watch some of his shorter videos that he posted in his training. Strong dude. Definitely need to look into him a bit more.
One hurdle might be Iceland's Strongest Man. Yeah, is Paddy doing Iceland's Strongest
Paddy
Man?
and Evans Nana.
Oh, yes, yeah. Because Thor wants a bit more competition there, doesn't he? This has happened before. The Stoltmans did Iceland's Strongest Man one year.
I'm probably not going to be liked for this.
Oh.
I think one of the problems, actually, to be fair, I spoke to one of the Icelandic athletes and I appreciate what he said 100%. I'm sure Thor would appreciate what he said. The numbers are down because it doesn't lead to anything. So you win Iceland's Strongest Man, hopefully they can kind of create a deal where the winner gets to go to a Giants Live or something like that, because national titles should mean something. There should be a next step. We've got the same problem with UK Strongest Man. You win UK Strongest Man, that's it, you're done. Whereas Britain's Strongest Man, you win that, you get to go to
World's Strongest Man.
Well, you get to go to Giants Live.
If you win Britain's Strongest Man.
No. You do not got a qualifying spot to Worlds winning Britain's Strongest Man.
You do.
You don't.
Top 3 at Britain's Strongest Man go to
it's Giants Live. No, you're right.
Why are you having a go at me? I will slap you silly.
No, it's a Giants Live. It's a Giants Live.
It is a Giants Live.
No, you're right. She's absolutely right. But Iceland's Strongest Man, UK Strongest Man, you don't go anywhere.
No, that's right.
Can we get back on?
Yeah.
So you've got Thor doing Iceland's Strongest Man this year. So Thor's going to win. Yeah. So the other athlete's like, well, what do I have?
What's the point?
What's the point? So now he's got some other athletes to give him a little bit of competition. But I mean, I spoke to Evans. Evans told me to do this. Evans, why?
Yeah, what's in it for
You've already got so many competitions at this point. It frustrates me. And I've said this to him personally. I don't want him doing that comp. He's doing it anyway. That's fine. He's allowed to. But I, as his coach, said I'd rather you didn't do that because you've got Giants Live coming up. You've got the Strongman Champions League finals that you really want to focus on. There's these other comps to you that are more beneficial. So for me, Iceland's Strongest Man is not a big deal at the moment. It will be for Thor because he wants to win his, I think it'll be his 11th.
It might even be 12.
12, something like that. And I get that. But for Thor, it's a very easy competition.
Yeah.
I'd rather see him at World's Strongest Man, at a Giants Live, at the Strongest Man on Earth, going for these big titles, at the Arnolds again, something like that where, he's adding to that incredible legacy that he's already got. So it's a shame that it's such a small comp, and obviously they have invited some athletes to kind of bump it up a little bit. But even for Paddy and for Evans, I don't think they gain from doing this, other than it's a training session.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. Air conditioning down here in Florida is amazing. We pride ourselves on our AC. There we go.
You guys have great air conditioning.
Eric with the members comment, Thor's 505 and Shiv bleeding all over the place.
Shiv.
Back in time.
It was great seeing Shiv again. And he just did the typical Shiv thing of failing a lift.
Yeah.
And you think,
no, there's no way.
Smile politely, come back out, lift.
Yeah, I know.
Get a lift.
I know. He's tough, isn't he?
He is a tough SOB.
Yeah. Yeah, Ben Donnan as well. Yeah. The
beltless, yeah.
Yeah, beltless, yeah. Weighing in at 98 kilos, lifting 390. Yeah, incredible. Is Rauno wanting 500 plus? Will he do the sensible thing and go 480? Well, he can only do that if Giant Slive put that weight jump in. Like in the last couple of years, so his master's deadlift record is 476, but the last few years, that last jump before 505 has been less than
470, wasn't it?
Yes. 1 year it was 475, but they've not put something in that could allow him to do that. So I think he would
I hope they do.
I hope they do. And I think he should advocate for it.
Yeah, I think a 480 would be a good number to go for at this point.
And to get some incredible lifts that aren't record breaking, but are still incredible feats of strength in a strongman
480 is just an insane number to lift.
Yeah.
Now, obviously he wants 500, but 480 is a PB.
Yeah.
And, it would be like you say, a master's record, a personal best. And other athletes as well, I'm sure, would be like, 480 is massive.
It's huge. Like, if you think when Eddie did 500 in 2016, no one had ever lifted 480 before.
No.
On that day. Like 464, I think, broke the record before he went.
Was it 464, 465?
Something like that. Yeah, yeah. So it would be huge. That German commentator sounded extremely angry. I think he was screaming, insane, insane, insane.
El Press,
thank you for the super chat. Loz, would you use that hammer trophy from Shaw?
I wouldn't use it to like banging any nails, but I'd be carrying it around proudly.
Take it to the gym, take it to the shop. I miss that bloody nose and super shake, talking about Shivlikov, of course. World's strongest backsmith, thank you for the super chat. From my understanding of what Thor said, he wants to push it all the way to
insane. Like I said, I mean, that is a target. Let's focus on 510 first. But as I said earlier, if he's planning on staying in and pushing to some extremes, I'm here to watch it. Rick knows the mega powers, Hulk and Macho.
People asking if you saw the videos of Mitch training with Devon.
I saw some clips. I haven't watched the longer videos, but I also spoke to Mitch today about it. And he had fun.
Did he actually have fun? I'm surprised. He's been very anti-arm wrestling, hasn't he? Oh, it sounds like Bryce Johnson won North America's Strongest Man.
Well done, Bryce.
That's incredible for him if he did, because that's, of course, a qualifier for next year's Strongest Man on Earth. Here you go.
Oh, is it a qualifier?
Yeah, it's officially a qualifier, yeah. Lots of people asking about whether or not you think Thor can get the 510.
I think it's possible. Like, it's going to be hard to recover in that time, but Thor's an amazing athlete. I've learned to sort of not question whether he's capable.
Yeah. Dalton with the super chat. Thank you, Dalton. Glad Thor is going to Birmingham. Gives me something to watch before I go to Wiltshire's. Oh, God. He was messaging me the other day. I was like, you're not actually coming, are you? And he was like, yes, I am. He said, I'm going to Stonehenge, and it's really not far from there. I was like, oh, no.
Just so people know, Bryce Johnson took the win. Wesley Dewinski second, and Nick Wortham was third.
So Nick was leading going into today, I believe, wasn't he?
I believe so. But good second day from Bryce Johnson. Congratulations.
Very good day for Bryce. He's a big bloke, isn't he?
He is.
Can't wait to see Thor at Rogue again this year. God, Iceland's Strongest Man is in 2 weeks, is it? I didn't realize it was so close. No. Thor said he wanted to break the Husafell distance record. That's a great
record he's capable of breaking.
And so is
with
Paddy.
That's going to be interesting.
That would be very interesting.
Yeah. Those two will push each other hard on that.
Yeah. You guys' vacation was good. Just don't break Martins' arms. We want him ready for Worlds 2026.
I want Martins ready for Strongman next year. He's too good a strongman and still too young to be giving up.
Yes. Michael, the members comment, why is there already detractors on Thor's 505?
Because the internet is full of negative people, unfortunately. There's plenty of positive people, but behind a screen, a lot of people just feel like they can say what they like. So Thor is an incredible athlete. What he did is unbelievable. And, you know, rather than just enjoying the moment and the impressive feat of strength that it was, people love to put people down or find little things that make their pathetic lives a little bit better.
There you go. Say it as it is, Lizzo.
It's true though, isn't it? You see, it's not just like Thor's lift. The internet right now.
Oh, it's horrible. Yeah.
Not everyone. There's so many positive people still that take kind of motivation or enjoy watching things and you know, enjoy their lives and want to achieve their goals. But there's a lot of people that just sit there and just criticize. I'm sure the women's football will have had it tonight, and the darts will have it, and every other sport.
Yeah.
People sat there just saying, "Oh, they're crap." Where when you've been an athlete and you've been at the top level, you know how hard it is to just get to be on that stage is hard.
But you notice successful people aren't writing those comments.
No,
it's never like people that have actually done something with their lives. Liz loves thumb wrestling. Can't wait to beat Liz in Aberdeen. Rick, I say this with the utmost disrespect. You've got no chance. I've beaten much bigger men, but yeah, that's fine. Bring it on. Oh, who's talking more smack, Martins or Romark? I will take care of Romark.
Romark definitely is the bigger smack talker.
Yeah, he is. But I will. I'll get him in a headlock out back. I'll take him down. I won't let anything distract you, Lozzie. Don't worry. If you hear a scuffle, just carry on. It's me.
I'll just leave you guys to it.
Yeah. Oh God, is Romark going to be Martins' corner guy?
I don't know.
Because it'll be like, right.
Let's hope so. It'll make it more fun.
It will make it funnier. Who do you both think will be on the podium at SMO? Could Tom take the win given his healthy biceps?
Tom could definitely take the win. Trey Mitchell could take the win. Lucas Hatton could take the win. Evan Singleton could take the win.
Yes.
There's a lot of guys. It's going to be a competitive show this year. I don't think there's any standout super heavy favorite.
No. I think with Thor not doing it, Mitch not doing it, it actually in some ways makes it a little bit more interesting, doesn't it? I mean, Mitch obviously hasn't been on his top form. Thor has some concerns with, you know, his pec and everything, but it's going to be interesting.
I think one of those four.
Yeah.
Maybe could even throw Austin into that mix.
Yeah.
He's looked very
Agreed. I think that could be your top 5. Yeah, but I think Tom is definitely capable. Like, what was it? Not last year, the year before. If he hadn't messed up that log, he ended up on the podium after zeroing the first event. So Tom's capable. He made a mistake last year with the stones that cost him massively, and squat is never going to be his best event. But
no squat this year. I think he'll learn from the stones last year.
Yeah, he will. He will. Yeah. Kelly's looking forward to watching OSG this weekend. That's a long one. That is.
Yes.
What's the probability? Always with these questions. Does Loz give of Thor competing at World's Strongest Man in Myrtle Beach now that he's doing a Giants live show?
I think the odds have certainly improved.
Stocks have risen, I think. Yeah.
I think there's definitely
a much better chance.
Yeah, I don't know is the answer. I haven't spoken to Thor. I don't know what he said, but I think there's a lot more likelihood that we could see Thor back at World's Strongest Man.
Yeah, definitely. Didn't think it.
The fact that he's doing the Deadlift World Championships is huge. Huge for him, huge for us as fans, huge for Giants Live. It's a good step in, the right direction.
Yeah.
I want all the best guys competing against each other.
Yeah. No Power says you want to see Thor versus Tom and Stones. That's what I want too. Any word on when they will release OSG Worlds events?
No, but I would like to know those pretty soon myself.
Yeah, you've got a number of people to program for, I imagine. Yeah. Looking forward to going back to that this year, though.
Yes,
we missed it last year. Kelly, I believe in you, Rick. It's not the size of the dog, but the size of the fight inside the dog. Go, Rick. No offense, Liz. You should be saying that to me. He's bigger than me.
Should be using the size of the thumb.
The size of the thumb, yeah. Oh, look, Neil, pick up in the chat. Congratulations to Hathor Bjornsson. What a pull that is. Iron. In other news, are you ready to crack Martin's listeners, Lars?
I'm going to destroy him. I am. I'm confident.
There you go. Rebecca Roberts with the members comment. It's about time you got Strongman Sunday back. Glad to hear you've missed us, Rebecca. Says it in the nicest way. And congratulations for second place last weekend.
Oh, some people had to pay £4.40 for the stream.
Yeah.
We got lucky then.
We lucked in. They made it free just before the deadlift started. Oh, wow. There you go.
We didn't care about the bench, did we?
It paid to be last minute, didn't it?
It did on this occasion.
Yeah. Long time listener, first time commenter. Just wanted to say hello from Tennessee. Hello.
Hey, thank you for watching.
Is Thor doing the whole competition at the World Deadlift?
I believe he is.
From what we're hearing, yes. Terry Hollins said that he thinks he is. Terry's often quite in the know about these things and wouldn't say it if he didn't think that was the case. So, yeah, fingers crossed. We will see. Yeah, and that's the right attitude, Jane. Happy to support the comp. Yes. Robert Spurge in the chat. That's Neil Pickup. How different is the bar used by Thor for his 501 compared to the one he used for his 505? I don't know that there's any difference.
I don't know what bar they used.
No.
Is the honest answer. They use an Ohio bar at the Giants Live.
Yeah.
Which will be what they'll be using in 6 weeks' time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe we can find out from Rauno or anyone that was there.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It looked like a pretty standard deadlift bar, though.
It did, yeah. Guessing that was supposed to be for you. Loz, thoughts on Mitch arm wrestling this weekend?
I don't think he's going to suddenly become an arm wrestler, but I think he enjoyed kind of meeting Devon and being a part of it. And who knows, maybe one day we can convince him to have a match or something.
Yeah, I'm not reading that.
Do you want me to read it?
No, absolutely not. Haha, Neil. Next Titan House, get me there. I'm addicted to learning more. I need table time. God, we're losing Rebecca as well. It's like
she's still
epidemic.
Rebecca has still got some very focused goals in Strongwoman.
Good.
But she could be one of the best female arm wrestlers too. So why not just do both?
Your little girl doing the slingshot. I've done it over there and couldn't get it off quick enough. She looked like she loved it.
She is a little daredevil, isn't she?
Our 7-year-old is absolutely insane. And she's very tall. So she fits on every single roller coaster.
She just went on everything.
She went on everything. Yeah.
There's no fear. Liz had been on the slingshot before and I went with her and I didn't fit. So I kind of like thought, I'm not going to fit. I'll just go down.
I have a video of that.
I can use that as an excuse of I'll just sit and watch. But the first thing we did is test if I could fit. And obviously I've lost a bit of weight since the last time and I fit. And I was like, oh God, I'm going to have to do it now. But my brother was absolutely petrified.
Dead.
We have a video of me and Harry doing it.
Yeah.
And obviously you put your video of you and Alexa doing it. She was braver than all of us.
She was, genuinely. I was like...
She wanted to do it again afterwards, didn't she?
We hadn't even been brought down and she was asking to do it again. I was like, no. She said, why? I said, it's expensive. She said, you're just saying that as an excuse. I was like, no, it genuinely is.
Yes.
Oh, cheeky, honestly. There you go.
Neil's going to get Becca on the next event, I'm sure.
Lozzie, do you think sumo and conventional should be in the same category?
No, I don't. I think they can be incredible lifts from both lifters, but I don't see them as the same lift. That's my honest opinion. I know some incredible sumo lifters that their convention is not so good. I know some amazing conventional lifters and their sumo is not so good. It suits different types of lifters. I don't believe they are the same lift. They're very different. What
was the best ride you went on? Probably Velocicoaster, is it?
In that one, or
Island of Adventures?
Is it Stardust
Races or
that
Challenge
in the new Epic Universe?
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Hagrid's is really good as well.
Hagrid's
in
bike
Island of Adventures.
Cool.
Yeah,
there's only 2 rides that I didn't fit on.
Yeah, which isn't bad, is it?
I did good.
Yeah, you did do well. Bless you. I always feel bad when you don't fit.
Just go off and sulk.
I know.
Wait for you all.
There was one
Get
ride.
a little violin out.
There was one ride I didn't want to go on, but I had the best time on my own, holding the bags, having a butterbeer in the rain. I was so happy. I was filming. I was in the world of Harry Potter. Love to see Eddie and Thor shake hands after the deadlift at Giants Live. I mean, there's no guarantee that Eddie will be there. He doesn't come to most Giants Lives, does he? I'd say every year he comes to maybe just a couple.
Think he'll be there, if I'm honest. Eddie's quite busy with a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. Patty Haynes is coming out of nowhere. Good old
Patty
Patty.
Haynes. We all love a bit of Patty Haynes.
Yeah. There's a Bucky's 10 miles from the strongest man on earth. We should rent a car.
We should just get a friend.
Oh yeah, someone with a car to take us. Where are we? People saying that Thor should go for 5:06 on the World Deadlift Championships. It'd be interesting. If Thor says he wants to do 5:10,
if Thor really believes he can do 5:20 plus.
Oh, look, it's Patty.
Hey, Patty Haynes. Good to see you, buddy. But if Thor really believes that he can do 5:20, let's say, or some people are saying he said he can do 5:40, but 1,200 pounds. Monetize it. If you're getting 100 grand for breaking the record, do 5:06.
I would.
And then do the minimum you have to do for another big payday.
Yeah, and with each kilo you take off, it's a little bit more sure that it will go as well. Someone's asking what brand of top you're wearing.
It is a what was that plate shop?
Is it Under Armour?
No. The shop Harry went to.
Oh, Uniqlo.
Yeah.
Uniqlo?
Really nice material.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Uniqlo.
It was I got a few from there that fit me, so I was like, I'll grab them.
Yeah. England's strongest man in the chat. How nice. How nice he still remembers us.
Big famous guy now, remembering the little ones.
Yeah, the little people that supported him.
Helped him when he was a mere junior.
Yeah. Loz, how dare you question Liz in matters of strongman?
I know, I should never.
Liz with the knowledge. When are you going to learn not to argue with Liz? He never learns. 13 years. It's okay, Loz. I'm not going to talk about it again. Until next time you piss me off. Oh, dear. Thoughts on Jack's Viper pressing? Yeah, you haven't had a chance to talk about Jack's log at the... at England's.
Jack's log is just ridiculous.
It is so good, isn't it? It's
my thoughts on his Viper. We planned on Viper pressing because when you've got a log for reps in 60 seconds, the goal is get as many reps as possible. Now, Jack is a freak of nature. He's exceptionally strong in the log, and we practiced hard at Viper pressing. The problem is I get then lower level guys saying I want to Viper press like Jack. That's just like saying I want to lift a stone like Tom Stoltman, or you want to deadlift like Thor. There's a reason he can do it. He is at a level where one motioning at 150 is a viable option. For other people, the viable option might be one motioning an 80 kilo log. Like, you've got to understand that your level. So for me, even in my prime, if I was going over 125, I wouldn't Viper. I'd be push pressing.
Yeah.
Because that was a more efficient technique for me to use. I didn't have that power that Jack has in the triceps and shoulders and the ability to Viper like him. He is one of the best log lifters on the planet right now. He's got to get focused, and he's got the opportunity to go for, he's going to be competing in the Log Lift World Championships. Been invited to it. So his training now needs to be focused on that, and he needs to take it seriously because he is genuinely one of the best log lifters in the world. And I think if he's focused, he can do something super impressive there.
Yeah.
But whether it's Viper pressing, strict pressing, or push pressing, he's a beast when it comes to the log.
Alejandro, thank you for the super chat. Uncle Loz, do you believe strongman or SM prolong John Hack's powerlifting career? Careers seem to be short in raw versus geared powerlifting. Also, I won first in my powerlifting comp.
Congratulations on your powerlifting comp.
I think that would be a first time that strongman had prolonged someone's career because it's so risky.
Yeah, I mean, he's not done an awful lot of strongman. I don't know how old John is, actually. He's not that
He's
old.
not very old. I'm not sure he's even 30.
Yeah, so hard to say. You know, he's still a fairly young man, but he's an incredible lifter, and he's a smart lifter as well. Great technique. And if he's sensible, he'll keep lifting for years.
Anyone know why Hicksy wasn't at Eisenhart? He was on the poster.
They put everyone that's ever competed there, I think, on the poster.
Oh, okay.
Hicksy was never, I don't believe he was even invited. If he was, I know Hicksy competed in England's Strongest Man last week. He put out a post himself. It was, it wasn't the best Hicksy we've ever seen, but he's been going through a lot, and it was just a win for him to just be there.
Yeah.
He seems to be enjoying his training again. He's not in deadlift record shape, and he will say that himself. But the fact that Hicksy's back training, competing is a good sign, and hopefully he gets back to his absolute best.
I've been out of strongman loop for a bit. What's going on with Loz's beard? What do you mean? What's going on with Loz's?
It's a bit like short around here, isn't it? I kind of, had it trimmed down. I don't like it right now, though.
Don't you?
No, I don't kind of like how it is.
Well, how do you want it? We could do something with it.
I'll just shave it off.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Right now, if I shaved it off, it'd be terrible because I probably have a white patch.
Yes. Just always assume there's a weird looking white patch under there. Don't do it. Honestly, don't. You'll upset the children and the dog and your wife. Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll be asked to leave until it's grown back. It'll only take a week, to be fair. Anyway. What have we got? How? Thank you for the members comment. Favorite deadlift accessory, Lasso?
Favorite deadlift accessory? I have a couple. I don't really have one favorite. I never used to, but I like paused reps. Pausing just 1 inch off the floor. So you're kind of taking out that power off the floor and maintaining positioning. Really good. I like pendlay rows as an assistance for deadlift. And I really actually like the leg press, but done with your deadlift stance on the leg press. Trying to mimic that drive off the floor. They're some of my absolute favorites. Obviously, RDLs are good assistants as well for glute and hamstring strength.
Lots of people agreeing that they think Austin Andrade could do very well at Strongest Man on Earth.
I agree. I think he's tailor-made for that type of show.
Yeah. Big
powerhouse. Definitely the show that suits him.
El Press Cat, thank you for the super chat. Liz, if Loz gets out of line, just use the hammer on it. He's got to win it first.
Yeah.
Rebecca just chatting casually in the text. Someone saying they used a Texas bar.
There you go. Standard deadlift Texas bar.
Yeah. That's what we use in the gym, isn't it, Lazo? Yeah, it was a Texas deadlift bar. There you go. New people would know. Do you think Hooper will beat 505?
Not this year, no. Won't even be attempting it this year. Mitch is a freak of nature, and when his mind is in a good place and he's focused on something, the guy is capable of some incredible things. So I think it's possible, but the goal is get him rehabbed, get him focused, and it's looking likely. I was speaking to him today. He's very much focused on rehab right now, but we're looking to start prepping for potentially the Rogue Invitational. So hopefully he's on the track to feeling in a good place. Patty Haynes, there he is. That's going to be his new name.
Monica will have a car there and will drive us herself.
Excellent.
Thank you so much. How nice, Monica. Lovely. Calm down, Patty. So some of the members comment, don't worry, I'll take you to back. Oh, look. Offers coming in left, right, and centre. There we go.
Yeah.
Not in those short shorts, though, Dalton. Look weird if your shorts are shorter than mine. Other people offering to chauffeur us to Bucky's. That's very kind. Thank you, guys. We're definitely going to Bucky's.
We want to go and train as well, don't we?
Yeah. Let us know if there's a good strongman gym around.
I think me and Chad might be training together. I might see if Martins wants to train.
Excuse you. Chad invited me to train, not you. I said I'd bring you.
I think Martins will be up for a session.
Yeah, I'm sure. What's Paddy saying? Defo going to play with Versa grips in off season. Just don't have time to get used to them for England's. What's Versa grips?
Some kind of grip thing.
Okay. Question for Liz. What lifters do you wear? About to retire, mine is 10 years old and looking for recommendations. What do I wear? Reebok.
I don't know which ones they're Reebok lifters, aren't they?
Yeah. Hold on.
Do you even know where they are?
Yeah, they're in the cloak.
Oh, she's gone. She'll be back. The big reveal. Paddy trying to be funny. I agree. Jack did have 10. Are we back with the shoes?
Yeah, I don't know what model they are, but they're from the Pump. It was like from a collab with the Pump.
There you go.
Special edition. They're really cool, I think. Yeah.
Very cool.
There you go. I can't remember what they're called though.
Unfortunately, I and Bibby won't be at the log lift this year, and someone has just told us that John Hank is 32.
Oh, beg your pardon. I thought he was a bit younger than that.
Still a young man.
Yeah, still very young.
I'll let you be in charge again.
Hick's deadlift ladder was phenomenal at England's.
Yeah, really good.
Really good. Who won the deadlift ladder in the men? It was Hicksy, yeah. And Andrea won it in the women's.
She did.
Andrea did very well. It's lovely to see you two at work together. Yeah, when we're not tearing each other's heads off.
Yes, we could try this.
Have you seen those YouTube videos where a dad shaves off his beard and a young son and daughter burst into tears? I will be the one bursting into tears. I would.
The fact that you got with me when I didn't have a beard, but now if I don't have a beard, you'll leave me.
I didn't say I'd leave you. That's very dramatic. But you've had it for about 9 years.
I've had it a long time.
It's been a long time, and you've aged 9 years in that time, Lozzie. We don't know what's under there.
Yeah.
We don't know the chin situation with your current weight. Like, you might be chiseled and devilishly handsome. You might be a potato. Yeah. And I'd rather just
I just need to get the sides back, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. So we won't be doing
the girl that does my beard kind of decided to try something different, but then she left as well.
Yeah, she left you with half a beard. Who do you think was the most underrated or flew under the radar strongman in your career, and what about today?
Underrated, potentially for Titus Lalas, and a lot of people will talk about him as being great, but a lot of people don't talk about him as well. And he was phenomenal.
Won the Arnolds.
Yeah,
he nearly won worlds.
He did. Like, I think Lalas, in terms of not getting maybe as much recognition as he deserves, he was a phenomenal strongman. Now, harder to say, I think.
Yeah, it is harder to say. Yeah. I feel like there's so many opportunities now.
Do you know someone who probably he's very loud, but also gets overlooked a lot is Evan Singleton.
He's very loud.
He's very loud himself, but like he's a great strongman.
Yeah.
But doesn't always get talked about as winning comps because there's so many other great strongmen.
Yeah.
But on his days, he's phenomenal.
On his days, amazing. He's just had a bit of up and down in the last year or so, hasn't he? And like, there's always recency bias. People forget how good someone has been, and what they're capable of doing. Loz always looks so awkward when Liz ducks out. Did you panic, Loz?
Always.
Versa grips is a variation of lifting straps. Is it like those hook things?
Oh yeah, they're the ones that they're like a very short strap.
Yeah, interesting. If you're going to get someone's age wrong, better go under than over. Exactly. Rick, with the members comment, big congrats, Kevin Harslegger, 2 times Dutch strongest man. Yes.
That was a few weeks back, wasn't it?
Yeah. Kevin's having a great run recently also. He's been doing well in Strongman Champions Leagues. And I spoke to him. Oh, what? And he said, like, winning the overall at Strongman Champions League is really his big goal for this year.
Yeah.
Loz would never be a potato. Beardless Eddie. I mean, Onslow from Keeping Up Appearances.
Did you ever watch that?
I know who they're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Beardless Eddie was quite the jump scare, and that's what I'm afraid of, Lozzie. Although we'd never seen Eddie without one, had we? Not since he was like a teenager, really. Like, at least I know I have a reasonable idea of what to expect with you. Yeah. Johannes Aho, someone.
Johannes was very good, but not quite to Lalas's level.
No.
Johannes was a good all-round strongman, but against the very best guys, he didn't quite have enough weapons.
Yeah.
You hear me talk about it all the time. In a slightly lower level comp, there's no weakness with him, but he couldn't quite beat the very top guys at a lot of events. There was no events where he was going to get the wins.
Yeah, it didn't have bankers. Yeah. Andrew, Trey does not get a lot of hype. I agree.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I agreed with you. Trey probably one of the, for some reason, overlooked, maybe just because he's a quiet,
unassuming person.
Guy, and also he's always got one event that holds him back. He probably would have won a lot more comps if that grip on farmers and frame carry was a little better. But in terms of pure strength, he's an absolute beast.
Yeah. Josh Spurgeon in the chat, just joining. Did you guys see the results of North America's Strongest Man?
We just seen, yes. We saw the result of the women's yesterday.
Yeah, and Bryce Johnson
taking
winning the
men's.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Incredible for him. So obviously, like we said, qualified now for SMO next year.
And he's got SMO coming up this year.
Yeah, he has. Yeah. Most underrated American strongman is Tim Buck.
Wasn't Tim winning? Was Tim winning or not?
No, that was Nick Wortham.
So,
yeah. But Tim is very good.
Yeah.
Tim looked great.
We were actually saying today how high the slightly lower level of the North American strongman standard is.
That layer of Americans like your Tim Bucks, your Nick Worthams, your Bryce Johnson.
So many good guys.
Really, really like incredible depth of talent there. Yeah, very good. And it just makes it so competitive. I know like North Americans and UK guys probably get more opportunities than anyone, but it's very hard to break through amongst those beasts, isn't it? And to stand out. What have we got? Daniel, thank you for the super chat. Hello, Loz and Liz. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I cannot wait for SMO 2025. A very early prediction, but my top 3 will be Tom, Trey, and Evan, with Lucas having that biggest outside shot to podium.
Good predictions, definitely. All 4 of those guys will certainly be in the mix. Yeah. And as we said earlier, we think Austin can be in that mix as well.
Definitely,
but it's going to be a great competition, I think. And it's unfortunate that some athletes have pulled out, but I still think it's going to be a fantastic show and some great battles to be had.
Leo, saying he just subscribed. Thank you, Leo.
Thank you very much for subscribing. If anyone else is watching and hasn't subscribed, please do.
What's this? Josh Spurgeon has a high crack. What's that? Oh, is that a reference to some sweaty ass print left on a bench? Paddy, I need to know. Oh, Mark Henry doesn't get enough respect.
Mark Henry gets plenty of respect.
To be fair,
he only ever did one strongman show.
Yeah, and the amount of comments I've seen over the years, he could have done this, he could have done that, we assume, but maybe he gets overcredited sometimes.
I'm a big fan of Mark.
Massive fan, yeah.
Really like him. Met him a number of times now. Cool guy. Got to spend time with him. What he did in terms of strength was incredible, but he did one strongman competition. So I don't really think we put him into the strongman bracket as a strength athlete. He did one strongman show. He was awesome in it. It was 4 events. He didn't have a long enough strongman career for us to put him in the same bracket as people that are overlooked or underlooked in sport.
Yeah. What airline and how were the flights to Orlando? I love your random questions. We flew with Norse and we flew in their premium cabin. They're a budget airline, aren't they? But they have they don't have a business class. They have
like a premium thing, which actually their room is really good.
The leg room's amazing.
Good recline, kind of
really good recline. Yeah, it was all right, wasn't it? Yeah, like just decent. But a lot more bang for your buck compared to a lot of other airlines.
Value for money.
Yeah, it was good. We flew that way to Vegas and back, didn't we? And we said it would be a good one to take the whole family because, God, 7 people, it gets expensive. Yeah. I think without Brian Shaw, Jeff Caron could have dominated the North American strongman scene in his time.
Jeff was great. Someone I competed against so many times and a fantastic strongman.
Yeah. And maybe a closing comment there from Josh Spurgeon. Can't help it. My answer's that. Same, Josh, same. Right, shall we log off, Lozzie?
We will do indeed. Yes. Thank you for joining us, guys. It's great to be back on Sunday talking to you. Obviously, we would enjoy being on holiday, but
got a special guest next week, Nico's
joining us.
Evan Singleton and Ines Carrasquilo's coach.
Look forward to having Nico on. Make sure you get your questions in for him. Have an amazing week, guys. Go and enjoy watching the deadlift again. Do whatever you guys do. We'll catch you guys next time. Take care.
Do whatever you do. Watch the darts.